3 different. I wish I had another camera. What's up, Big Juicy? Wait till some people get into my YouTube. What's up, Beyond? So I'm streaming on 3 different devices, guys. I'm trying another camera to show you what I'm doing. So tomorrow I'm playing Top Golf. 9:45. It's near Valentine. What's going on, YouTube? I'm going to play some Top Golf tomorrow. I'm streaming on 2 other devices, Tag and Kick. My name on one is Sun K. I think it's Tag. It's just Sun K. If you go on to my Kick, it's Caddy Gangster. CADY Gangster, GANSTER. Send us a text. So I'm streaming on YouTube right now. It is hot. It's a mother effer in here, guys. It's so hot in here. I'll get some water now. It is hot in here. What's everybody doing on the chat? What's everybody doing? Let me turn this. You guys like looking at my feet? So in the other streams, you're not allowed to show your feet. So I'm streaming at two other ones that are basically not showing my feet. Hi guys. And I'll be totally honest with you, I've never got kicked off of YouTube for streaming. Never. So this is Aaron. I can't even see who's in the chat. But thank you guys for being in my chat room. So basically I wanted to talk about a few things today. One, I know how to make money on the stock market. Two, the inflation I was going to go over. Inflation is basically just, you guys don't want to hear this shit, I'm losing people. What would you guys like me to talk about? How to get rich quick? How to look this sexy? Thank you for whoever's watching me. Thank you for joining me. The two people in here. I don't know why you guys watch my stream, but thank you guys. I've been starting to do some more lives and pretty much just like randomly talk when I'm on boomers and just think about what's going on in the world. So I have been working on a project fixing this whole entire house that we've been looking at since I've destroyed it, and I just sometimes run out of ideas to talk about, but I've been pretty much doing the same thing over and over and over. It doesn't change. Note this, just a brief little update. This I might be going to it's like a concert. It's pretty much like a concert, and somebody invited me, and I'm super excited to go because it's like an old friend that I used to be like really good friends with him, and then we had a falling out or something. I didn't even know we had a falling out. So now I might be going to Florida. I think we're gonna be driving to Florida. Well, am I driving? I think my friend and 4 other people are gonna be driving to Florida. 3 other people. So that will be going on. It's like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I think we come back Sunday. So that's what's going on, guys. That's what's going on. So I made another channel called Sun Music Live. I've been posting up stuff over on my new account, and it's kind of on music, but it's also on like different stuff, other stuff too. So I hope you guys enjoy. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Leah? How are you? What's up, Hot Chip? Oh God, I don't know why I figured you're B. So I also wanted to tell you two guys that I've been doing a lot of streaming on other platforms, and they haven't been going that well. So what's been going on with everybody else? Or what's been going on with everybody in the chat? I'm really not good at doing this, but I'm gonna keep trying, guys. Can anybody tell me if I was playing a video game, would you guys want to watch that? Like, I have this game that I've been playing, it's called Critical Strike, and I don't know if I can show you me playing it. Well, see if I can. This game is so fun. Let's see. I'm good.
So, what's shaking?
Nothing. Did you see my new haircut?
Kind of the ponytail in the back.
Yeah, it's, I don't know.
Sweet.
I changed it up because I didn't want anybody to notice me, and I got in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, when I called for is to say, hey, but I was gonna ask you, give me the brief synopsis of what's happened with you in the past 3 years.
I was trying to look for my identity, like trying to find out.
Yeah.
So for some reason, I was living in Dilworth. I had a house on Scott's Ave, and so I started a music school. And
Oh.
yeah, I started a whole entire music school, and I have like 3 or 4 franchises. So then I moved out of there. I got kicked out of there, and I moved to Noda. And then I wanted to find out who I was because I was like, I gotta be important or something. So I wanted to find out who I was. So I looked myself up on the internet, and there's my father, Kimsunmaher, the Cobra Kai, whatever guy. And then I said, is this my father? She goes, yeah. And I go, why did you tell me this? They go, we didn't even know who the hell he was. And I was like, okay, I believe that. I totally believe that. So then I did some investigation. I investigated my whole entire life, and I found out my parents were like, they're part of the military. Yeah, their last name is fucking Levine. My mom's last name is Levine. Yeah.
So then you feel
What's that?
comfort, or so do you feel better about? You feel, after finding out that information, you feel more. I don't know what the word is, but you feel a better sense of something of comfort, contentment, peace, whatever. I don't know what the word is, but I mean, I don't know how to describe that sort of situation. But that's you found what you were looking for.
Yeah, and I wasn't really looking for anything, but then I told him too. I said, listen, you know, I'm gonna be totally serious. I thought they were gonna like, I thought they were gonna kill me. So I was like, yeah, I thought they were gonna kill me. So what I said is, listen, I can get all the money back. I can get all the money we need back. Listen, let me just give me the internet. Let me go on the computer, and I can start trading stock. I'll figure it out. So literally in like 2 weeks, I called my dad and said, hey, listen, I know how to make a bunch of money. Please don't hurt me. My parents were not talking to me. My parents let me go to jail, so I went to jail for vandalizing one of the houses. I didn't really vandalize it. I did some artwork, anyways. So I went to jail, and my parents left, and they were scared. They said, hey, what are you doing? I said, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna email a few people and just shut the place down so I can think about something. So like a year and a half ago on December 13th, the whole entire country was shut down. Everything was shut down. And that was because of me. Because I said, listen, if you don't give me what I want, I'll tell you one thing, that I'll just let Korea know that I'm over here. And they said, don't do that. And I said, listen, they'd come and get me. They would all come over here and get me. So like this, I don't have an identity. I don't have anything. That's why when they was like, oh, hey, why don't you have a name or anything? I'm like, well, when people adopt you like this, I'm looking at these neutralization papers that say the only way that I can live here is if I work. So now I run the whole entire, pretty much I'm pretty much the global exchange. Yeah, and I know you believe me because I don't think you would talk to me this long. But yeah,
Books and shit about your life.
they did. You know what? They wrote a book.
You should write down like the 20 crazy, like the 20 or like 30 or 50 different transitions and weird crazy shit that's happened to you.
I do. I wrote all this stuff down in a book, and I made all the documents. I wrote all the documents down, and I have it all in a vlog. Like it's called like blogger.com, whatever. But I have it all in a. I dated everything on Instagram. If you go on my Instagram, every single event was recorded. And then I told him, I said, listen, I know you guys have been following me around. I know because you guys picked me up in Hawaii. Homelands, they had the Homelands picked me up and they flew me all the way back to North Carolina. My parents were already back home. They said they're going to drop you off in North Carolina. I said, what did I do? They said you scared the whole entire country by saying stuff. I said, it's not a free country? It's not a free country anymore? Where we can't say anything? And what I did was I was going over to Hawaii to deliver a bunch of gifts to my sister. Like I was going over to like give her stuff. And I was going through a lot of hard times and stuff like that. But I don't believe like for the last 2 years I have not like been like that, except for when I like wanted to find out who I am. And my parents are like, well, we don't want to tell you because like we thought that you would get like think of yourself as like like whatever, you're the junior of that guy. And I said, well, why didn't you tell me? They said, well, we told you a long time ago. We didn't know anything about who your father was. So now I know.
That's great.
Yeah, I know. And
So you mentioned something about, did you say Stephanie tried to get you arrested or something?
oh yeah. Listen, okay? Was she okay? Listen, Stephanie was being really nice, and she had a friend that was divorced that we met at that we met at the grocery store, the Harris Teeter, and it wasn't Stephanie who got me arrested. It was like both of the combination. So when I came over to your apartment, then Stephanie was there. Stephanie's like, all right, this guy is really dirty, and for some reason he doesn't look like he's gonna get better. So they called the police on me. The police came and took me down to Billingsley.
Oh, oh, oh.
Yeah, you didn't know this. Yeah. So, wasn't really her fault, but the thing was, they didn't know what to do with me or everything, and like I felt like, like I wasn't gonna go back to your place anymore. It was just such a weird it was so weird situation because her friend came involved, and when her friend came in, again, I don't know, I wasn't like into her. I was like, listen, I'm not into your friend. I'm super sorry. Don't call the cops. And then for some reason, I wasn't even acting weird. I was like super sober and everything. I was like, what the fuck? And so I had to go to Billingsley. The lady took me down there and dropped me off at Billingsley for a day, and then I went back to my house.
You're,
And I wasn't even the fucked up thing is I wasn't even mad at there was no mad I wasn't really mad at anybody. I was more mad at the fact that I was like, you know what, I could have just taken one for the team and just fucking at least pretend I liked her. I didn't. But she's like, you guys would be a great match and everything. I was like, oh really? Okay. Alright, cool, let's see if it's a good match. And then like I swear, here comes the police and they did. They like talked to them and talked to me like it was like some domestic violence thing. I was like, yo, listen, I don't even know these fucking two girls. I barely know these girls. I know Jason, but I don't know these fucking two girls. I'm super sorry. And I didn't mean to say anything about anything, but I was like this. I did not mean to say anything. But while we went out to eat, we went to Kidobo's, she ordered a beer and I ordered a beer and I was like, fuck it, I'm not, to me, I don't believe that I'm any of that. I believe I'm a good person and, whatever. And so she drank a beer and I drank a beer. As soon as I drank a beer, I was like, damn, God, I was like, why did I do this? Anyways, long story short, that's what happened. That was like the whole story, but it's over and done with. And it was like, thank you, because like at least I didn't go to jail.
yeah.
Yeah, they could have said, yeah.
She comes up as a Facebook suggestion occasionally, but that's interesting.
Yeah. And so like yeah, I know, I said what I said, I'm super sorry, but like that happened, I don't know if that happened before or after, it doesn't really matter, but I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's all good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good. It's water under the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just rubbed it wrong, and I like I said, I say shit backwards sometimes to people and have to apologize, and it's all good, man.
Yeah, I didn't.